Today we're talking about date ideas.
That sounded like Law and Order.
Welcome to a place dedicated to the modern day artist, couple, and entrepreneur.
Welcome to a place where you can grow, connect, and challenge the new world around you.
Welcome to a new perspective.
Welcome
to SuaveHouse.
Welcome to SuaveHouse.
I'm KaySuave.
I'm LadySuave. So we're going to be talking about dating.
What if we just give a dating example for each of the 5 love languages? The first one, quality time. A way you can spend time together. Take a car ride. It don't cost you no money, maybe a little gas, but it's mainly time.
Find somewhere scenic to go.
Oh yeah.
Very scenic.
Another thing we like to do is look at houses.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
We take drives through nice neighborhoods, kind of envisioning the future of the environment we'd like to live in. Here's the reason why that's so important. When you're on a drive, you don't have as many distractions. The television, your phone, it really creates an environment to where you're able to connect with the person you're on a drive with, especially if it's a long drive. Our default, because we didn't have our own places yet, was just let's get in the car and go wherever our hearts desire. That led us to going to a movie, restaurant, we would look at the stars. So drives are a great way to create an environment for connection.
Not only that, but it gives you the opportunity to see how you would do in a different environment. It's very easy to go out somewhere public and things like that, but can you guys be in a small space, navigating and trying to create an adventure out of something that may not even be an adventure yet?
Right? What about acts of service? What would someone do if they were acts of service love language?
That one year, Valentine's Day, and you did the whole rose petals and ran me a bath and had like a glass of champagne waiting and everything.
She told me what she wanted. She did the same thing with her engagement ring. Women, it is so nice when you tell your man exactly what you want, because us guessing is horrible. But okay, that's a nice one. So acts of service, an example would be doing something special for your significant other.
It doesn't have to always be that elaborate. Even if we're just out having dinner, I would be willing to treat you and I wouldn't have to make it a whole big thing. Just
I'm taking you out tonight.
Yes.
So that could be another way. Acts of service is just doing something for your spouse. If you're the person who likes to receive acts of service, let your spouse know, hey, why don't we go out on a date tonight? You know, I want to feel special tonight. Like something like that could be a date example.
Yes.
Okay, so we did quality time, acts of service. What about
physical touch?
Yes, exactly. If you are a person who really values physical touch as a love language, a date example, ding, 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 sex. There are a multitude of sex games you can find online. If you're interested in that type of thing, be a little spontaneous. There are so many that vary on the spectrum that you can find what's in your comfort zone. That's a way you can have a special kind of date with your significant other.
Make it a date to go to a sex store. Find things that you both like and that you both want to try.
We've done that a couple of times. It's a cool way to kind of explore, what it is that your partner's into and what you're even into.
Yeah.
Just a moment of vulnerability, not to be afraid of what they may think or say. Just be honest. What's another example of physical touch for people who are waiting or abstinent until they're married?
Give each other a massage.
A massage.
Ask for a nice little head rub.
She loves
hopefully
head
I'm
rubs.
getting later. Yeah.
You just got one.
You barely touched my head.
Not enough physical touch. See that? We're communicating. I rub her feet and her back and her head often.
You don't rub my back.
And her back.
No.
And her back.
My shoulders and my head.
Her shoulders are part of her back. Her neck is attached to her back. Neck, shoulders, head, knees, and toes. Okay, massages is a great way if you're abstinent to have a physical touch type of date. Just stop at the massage, homie. All right. Okay, what's the next one? So we got 3 love languages. What about, so we did quality time, acts of service, physical touch.
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation. We did a date like that our first year anniversary.
Oh yeah.
We decided to go to this kinda rinky-dink camping site. It's a small little town right on the river. We decided to go camping over there because it's a scenic route that we like. An activity we did, we still have the jar to this day. Almost 6 years ago. And the jar, my lovely wife came up with this.
I just thought it would be cute for us to like write affirmations and things that we like about each other and or want to know more about each other. Just anything that's positive and can feed life into our relationship pretty much. Like we write it down, we put it in the jar, and we would just start pulling them out and start reading them to each other. We only wrote like a few because after that we were busy preoccupied with the things.
Physical touch. It was a simple mason jar. You can use whatever you have available. She had a couple of questions like, write down what you love most about me, or what was your first impression, or something like that. Things that are interesting to get your spouse's opinion or get the real vulnerable statements from them. And just you guys write it down, put it in the jar, pull it out one by one and read it.
Shake it up first.
Speak life into your partner.
Always.
We went over quality time, acts of service, physical touch, words of affirmation. The last one is gifts. If your spouse or you are a gift giver or receiver, I just made this up on the spot. Surprise your spouse with something. Blindfold them and have them unwrap a gift that you got for them and try to have them guess what it is before you reveal what it actually is to them.
You ain't never done that to me.
Well, I want to do it now. I just surprised her with a bunch of gifts because...
But I wasn't blindfolded. And
you weren't blindfolded, but it was wrapped.
I know what it was. I want to be blindfolded. I'm not a gift giver, and
She's
I
a
hate
gift
surprises.
receiver.
I just ask you, hey, is this what you want? I want to get you something. This is what I picked out. Do you want it? You give me a yes or no. Boom, bam. All right, got it. That's my version of gift giving, and I think he knows that now. So anytime he receives anything, he's just like, yay. Well, no, those are more acts of service kind of gift giving. I think like how we handle bills, taking care of groceries, doing laundry.
Buying your spouse some clothes or something.
Like the little things, like even those should be counted as a love language. Whether you see it as a gift or whether you see it as an act of service, like you don't have to do anything for your partner, and your partner doesn't have to do anything for you.
It's the willingness that makes the difference.
Right. So when you see that effort, like no matter what love language it's in, when you see any kind of effort, always show gratitude towards it. Say thank you. Don't just assume that they're gonna feel like, oh, they know that I love them. Like, no, I see you, I know what you're doing, and thank you.
We just gave you examples about what you guys can do for date ideas. Expand upon it. If you have some ideas that can work out, that fit into each of the 5 love languages, or even that combine them, let us know, because we are still dating. We have a date night every single Sunday.
Yep.
And we want to keep trying new things. Like, as of right now, our date nights span from anything from just chilling here on the couch watching TV to going out somewhere.
To actually doing this podcast.
To doing the podcast. Your dates can be as creative or as simple as you would like. These are just a couple of ideas of things we tried or want to do. So yeah. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got anything of value out of this, let us know what you think are really good, great date ideas, or any date ideas that you have had in the past that you think we should try.
All right, everyone. Thank y'all.
Peace.
Bye. 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 Oh, my son.
He licked all your face.
I know. He usually does.
That's my woman. Mine. We ain't bring you in this world, but we brought you in this house. We take it out.
No, we won't. Well, I mean, yeah, we do take him out. Okay.
You take him to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, no. After the marriage, we kind of like rewind, went back to the beginning of our relationship. That's my rewound sound. Stop.
Anyway.